We've grown so much since this started.
Hello agents, welcome to the Ingress Report. I'm Susanna Moyer. I'm coming to you from Washington DC, the site of one of the primary Persepolis anomalies. Around the globe, in support of both the primary and secondary sites, agents have spent weeks planning and coordinating in preparation for what is to be a hard-fought battle. With the Enlightened in control of more Lightman shards, the Resistance faced the day with an even greater challenge. The day began in Bratislava, where thousands of agents converged on the historic city. Agents also gathered to support their cause in Bari, Corvilia, Thessaloniki, and 10 connected cells across Europe, Asia, and Africa.
We are a flex team, so we are moving around, help other agents.
The Enlightened were strongest in Bari and Thessaloniki.
For me, it's my first anomaly, but for other team members, it's second or third anomaly.
They threw multiple strategic fields over these sites and supported them with strong ground action.
I was a really hardcore gamer before that, and now I'm mostly playing Ingress.
I came from Poland, from Warsaw. We came by car, 8-hour drive. I didn't sleep for around 24 hours now, and anomaly. Sleep is for the weak.
And if you're green, your mission is to get everyone enlightened. And my mission is just to annoy green, and I like annoying green. Maybe the biggest surprise was when we get 3 portals, and in 3 seconds these portals from AXA shields and 8 levels came 7 level AXA shields turned blue.
Going 2,000 kilometers away from home, meeting people, trusting them, feeling confident and having fun.
The Resistance maintained a firm grip in Corvilia and dominated Bratislava. Control of the connected cells was divided, with the Resistance and Enlightened each claiming 5. The Enlightened controlled Bari 438 to 157 and Thessaloniki 486 to 108. The Resistance took Corvilia with 624 to 392 and Bratislava claiming the primary city 4,992 to 1,790. The first Persepolis anomaly belonged to the Resistance, 6,381 to 3,606. The action then crossed the Atlantic, where agents in America's capital would determine the day's final outcome. They were supported by agents in Buenos Aires, Phoenix, Toronto, and connected cells across the Americas. Now, Resistance agents, will you be victorious today? Sounded pretty confident. Enlightened, will you be victorious today? Perhaps motivated by the loss earlier in the day, the Enlightened made a hard push.
Just getting to see DC, this is a really interesting way to get around the city and visit new places and have a lot of attention on us, which is pretty cool.
They initially led across all sites, but were overtaken by tenacious Resistance efforts in Buenos Aires and Toronto. The Resistance also led across the connected cells, claiming 6 to the Enlightened's 4. They took Toronto 608 to 586, a margin of just 22, and Buenos Aires 303 to 285, a margin of 18.
And I want to be part of something big, and I want to see our faction win.
The fun part about it is finding the volatiles and being able to go there first, so we are actually helping the mission, and also being able to walk directly through the middle of competing factions, which is a lot of fun.
I've done everything. I've been a wrecker, I've been deploying, I've been doing mod, everything.
Congratulations, you are a Zipcar for Life winner. How do you feel?
I feel ecstatic. I'm so excited.
Congratulations, sir. You are the Hint Water winner. How do you feel?
Thank you. That's exciting. Yeah, especially on a hot day like today.
DC was captured by the Enlightened. The Enlightened maintained constant field cover over Phoenix and claimed the site 570 to 184. They also controlled the primary site of Washington, D.C., 1,432 to 956. With 3,273 to 2,651, the Enlightened claimed the second Persepolis anomaly. Also in DC, agents took part in the Go Ruck Special Ops Challenge, which revealed volatile portals to those who completed the demanding course.
This is not just going out and doing a Go Ruck event and doing an ingress event. All of your actions have an effect on your faction.
To beat the tip of the spear is absolutely great because we are the ones trying to find the portals that are worth the most points in this event so we can win for our faction and our team, and so we are the top dogs.
Right now we're capitalizing on the GRT experience to keep our portal component parts together and keeping everyone working together as a team. But also we're using the experience of our ingress members, our senior agents, to go ahead and to capture portals en route while they're doing their Go Ruck mission Zulu.
So yeah, this is my first time ever doing a Go Ruck. I never heard of the term before I came here.
Enlightened!
It's a lot of fun. In this game, it's really about people, not portals.
All the Go Ruck people said, hey, we've done this before, let us do this, teach you how to do this. All the Ingress people are like, hey, we've done this before, let's teach you how to do this. It's been a very collaborative experience.
The operations pushed agents to their physical and mental limits,
Right now, we're working to set up and defend our portals.
testing both leadership and teamwork.
You see the two communities merging into one, doing stuff that you wouldn't have done with Go Ruck and vice versa, so it's a good way for two groups to actually go ahead and find something new, and I think it's fun.
Ingress is a game that gets people out, moving, walking around. And it gets people outdoors and they have fun while doing it. Go Ruck gets people outdoors, gets people moving. It's a challenge. So they have the same goal. When you come and put the two together, it's just like, there are no words, it's brilliant.
I think I will come back to Go Ruck, and I think I'm going to bring some friends with me.
One participant, Agent Fitz, later wrote on his G+ page that he wouldn't trade the soreness in his body for anything. And on Sunday, when the frenetic activity of the anomaly settled, agents took part in the second official mission day in Bratislava, immersing themselves in the history and culture of this ancient city and earning the Mission Day badge. I'm told to expect more Mission Day events in the future. I have also received reports that on Friday, a piece of intel was handed to agents by a mysterious man in a red baseball cap near DARPA. The package was later delivered to me by Agent Lexi Luhu and a cross-faction group of agents who went to great lengths to ensure its safe passage. I can confirm that the package contained previously unseen shaperglyphs, apparently intercepted by the Echelon surveillance program decades ago. What is this mysterious message? I will be working to uncover its meaning. It was a full day of twists and turns, but when the dust settled, the Resistance emerged victorious. Although the Enlightened led 4-0 in terms of controlling the Lightman Shards, the Resistance currently control the Persepolis Anomaly series overall, 9,032 to 8,379. Following the anomaly, the Lightman Shard target portals reversed alignment. The Resistant target is now located in Keelung City, and the Enlightened target is in Santa Monica. This change alters the landscape dramatically and marks the beginning of a new chapter in this global strategic struggle. The Persepolis finale anomalies will take place on June 20th in Tohoku, Utrecht and Portland, with satellites in Jakarta, Perth, Liverpool, Poznan, Helsinki, Milwaukee, Nashville and Fort Collins. I will be in Utrecht to cover what is sure to be an exciting end to Persepolis. The next Ingress First Saturday is just a few days away on June 6th. Thousands of agents will be taking part in nearly 150 cities around the world, Find one near you at ingress.com/events. With the Nazir on the horizon, has today's victory strengthened Ada and Jahan as we head into the final weeks of Persepolis? Will we hear from more of the Niantic researchers now trapped within the Portal network as the battle for the Lightman Shard intensifies? As agents continue to reshape the world, the answers can't be far away. From Washington, D.C., for the Ingress Report, I'm Susanna Moyer.
Omnivore is seeking, but I will not be found.